that we're living in a post-apocalyptic world where another universal event like happened. Like you know the Big Bang that started the universe. They said something along those lines happened again, which created this like butterfly effect on Earth and created the Earth that we know now. But they haven't exactly explained what happened. They just said it was this cataclysmic event, and all you know is that you're special. Okay, you play as Norman Reedus. Okay, his name is Sam in the game. You're special, and in the first like half an hour or so, you learn a couple things. You learn about the BTs, which I don't know what that abbreviation is yet, but those are essentially the spirit enemies that kill you. And I guess they live on like another plane. They live on like some sort of death plane. So that's what's happening there. Okay? So you have the BTs, those are the bad guys. Okay? On top of the BTs being the bad guys, then you have a group of humans who are like marauders. They're called the mules. So on top of you trying to avoid these you know supernatural pricks, you've got to avoid these human pricks. Yeah. Okay. Now you learn that you're special in two ways. Okay. One, you have what's called dooms, and dooms is the ability to sense these beings, these monsters.
Watch out for foes buried in the sand.
Okay. So and it's dooms plural, DOOMS. Okay. Now, on top of having dooms, you also happen to be a repatriate. So you are someone who has the special ability of being able to die, and then while you're in limbo or the death realm, you can essentially like have your soul re-find your body, and then come back to life. Okay. So humanity has figured out how to take advantage of this, and you are what they call a porter. A porter is someone who transports things between towns and towns, okay? What you also find out is that you're in America. Okay, the whole thing takes place in America, but it's no longer the United States of America, it's the UCA, the United Cities of America. Because that's all that's really left, are just these like small little cities that you're essentially trying to connect. So your job as a porter in this game is to reconnect, you know, the cities. And the whole game is built on the premise of the word strand. So you're creating these little strands to connect the cities, but at the same time, these BTs that are killing people, they're leaving you stranded on the you know, on the earth, like they're killing you. So it's and right now the whole game has just been like me doing a bunch of deliveries. I finally recently got to get aggressive, and we developed. Holy shit! What the hell was that big ass thing? We
put on your thinking cap and let's move.
We developed this this grenade essentially that uses my blood to harm them, and it seems like we found a way where we can actually kill them, which is nice. Yeah. So it's the first sign of being able to do something or defend ourselves against them. But they're absolutely vicious, bro. Like, it's crazy. You could be walking around and you bump into one, and like the whole world changes. Like the moment that they're alerted to your existence, they're kind of like these floating bodies. They're like these floating bodies with there are these floating bodies with like these little strands of hands that come off of them. Like you remember? Do you remember like the sticky arms that you know that they're made of like stretchy stuff? It was like the hand. Yeah. Okay, that's what it is. So you've got these like floating corpses that have these like little stretchy arms. Because I was wondering, I'm like, how the hell is he walking in the same direction? Like the footprints aren't side by side; they're just in a straight line. And then when you actually get a good look at them, you realize that that's what it is. They're just kind of patting around the ground. They're patting the floor around to try to figure out what's happening and like see if anything's there. Okay? So they sense you
Got
by
something
you
we can
making
use?
noise and or breathing. Oh, and it looks like no one's allowed to die around other people. Now, think about that thought. No one is allowed to die around other people. And it's gotten to the point where, like, nobody even commits murder anymore because committing murder is essentially killing the whole town. If someone dies, okay, their body goes into this state of necrosis. The issue is instead of them, decaying away and then dying like they used to die in the past, which I think that's the whole premise of these BT things. I think these BTs may have
What's this place?
like reanimated corpses, throughout history on Earth, like anyone that was still viably able to be reanimated. I think that's what happens, and that's why there's so many of them. That's my theory. But essentially, when
Moving
you
out.
die, they have only so much time to
Never want
cremate
to go
you.
through that
And they
again.
don't even say cremate, they say incinerate. So they have these like plants, these incineration plants, where they burn you, because if they do not burn you, your body gives
Whole
off
city
this
swept
like
away in
scent or
death.
something that calls forth the other ones, and then you transform. You go into necrosis
Hey,
and
over
you
there.
transform into one
It's
of
a
them.
ladder, isn't it?
So death is no longer the end. Like dying only turns you into one of them. And if one of them actually happens to have the ability to take over a new body, like a living human body, because that's one thing that I noticed is when one guy got grabbed, they shot him in the head, and then the guy tried to shoot himself. And I thought he was doing that just for like sanity's sake, so that way he doesn't get messed up or anything. And no, that's not the case. The reason why he shot his partner and tried to shoot himself unsuccessfully is if they get a hold of a living human being. I guess the human being has like they call it calcium or something like that. But it's essentially like energy inside the game. That particular energy, that particular essence, allows them to do what's called a void out. Do you remember in Naruto when Pain came and he kind of just blasted a hole in the town, and there was just a big crater? That's what happens during a
I
void
always
out.
look forward to
They
this.
just literally absorb everything in sight and leave a giant crater. Like you'll out of nowhere, you'll see this little guy evolve into like this giant tentacle arm person, and he just sits there and starts absorbing everything in the area, and it's a void out. And in the beginning of the game,
Looks
right
like
in the
we're in a
opening
big
of the game, that's
cul-de-sac.
exactly what happens. So the whole city that you were helping, the whole city is lost. Like, because he just boom eliminated, just sucked up the whole city in one shot. Yeah, it's okay. I'll go over there now. Okay.
How's this? Gotcha.
But yeah, so the whole city was like killed out in one shot. So I mean, it kind of had like a pretty cool start, but then after the cool start, it just kind of died off on me. And now I'm just running around being a delivery
That's a
guy.
real gem.
They're like, okay, drive to this town, drop this shit off, drive to this town, drop this shit off. I got a motorcycle, finally. Took forever. Motorcycle drives like shit. Not crazy about it at all. These mule guys are
Let's head on
assholes
down.
because not only are they not only are they humans that like steal shit from you, but apparently they're like terrorists.
Be
So
cautious.
they'll sneak into your town and commit suicide and hope that you don't find the body, so that way they can cause a void out and just have the whole town disappear. So I don't know if these guys are just trying to destroy as many humans as
Got
possible
something
so
we
they
can
can be the
use?
only surviving humans or what, but it's crazy.
Aha. It goes down.
Okay. Okay. Are you coming in?
I'd be pretty bummed if this thing wasn't
Okay.
working.
So, things that I don't know. I still don't know what BT means. Oh, you have these things called bridge babies. So I don't know if you've seen the preview at all,
Keep your eyes open on
but
the way down.
in the preview or the trailers for the game, there's these little babies, which brings us back to the whole baby geniuses things about babies either being like having having old memories, or B, having like a sensitivity to like supernatural things. But either way, so you have these babies that are grown in what they call still mothers. So instead of having stillborn babies, they have women that are just incubators. Like they're being artificially kept alive, and they just keep growing babies inside of these women. And some of them are used to create new humans and keep the
This
species
elevator
going.
is safe, right?
And some of them are made to create these things called bridge babies. Now, bridge babies allows people who don't have dooms to be able to see the BTs, like the monsters. So that's what the whole like little baby thing was about. When the previews came up, you'd see these like babies strapped to these guys, strapped to their chests, and babies are just used as equipment. Like it's crazy. The guy's like, okay, when you're done with them, just you can throw them out, you can incinerate them. It's like, wait, what?
Don't fall here.
So I'm kind of waiting for the game to pick up again because it got really slow very fast. And now they sent me on like this stupid long ass mission. He's like, it's the longest delivery you've had to make to date. I'm like, yeah, no shit, I've noticed that. It also sounds like something I really don't want to do. Oh, and that's one thing that really pisses me off too. So in the game, you got defeated? Okay. I'll find the next place to revive you at. Oh, okay. Yeah. I have to turn it back on? Okay, cool. Yeah, so in the beginning, remember how I told you how the guy like shot his partner and then tried to shoot himself? So I know guns exist,
Sit on down.
but for some fucking reason I have no guns. So these assholes who keep fucking trying to steal shit from me, they've got like electric spears. So you go to try to fight them, and it's a real pain in the ass. Like you kind of gotta dodge and parry, and all you're doing is fist fighting them. So they've got electric zappy spears, and I'm over here fist fighting them, and I know guns exist. I'm like, where the fuck is my gun? I just want to shoot somebody. Like, that's it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I would take a zappy spear too. Yeah, I agree. I tried picking one up, and it wouldn't let me pick it up. Because they'll chuck them at you. They'll chuck the spear at you, or they'll chuck it ahead of you, and then it'll hit the ground and cause an electric explosion. And if you're nearby, then it'll like stun you, which slows you down, and then allows them to catch you up. But what's funny is they don't actually kill you, so they essentially just beat the crap out of you and rob you, and then they drop you off like very far away from your intended destination. So they kick your ass, they rob you, and then they deter you from your job as well. So like, yeah, we're just gonna delay him too. Ugh. So, I don't know. I'm a little underwhelmed. I'm a little underwhelmed right now, which is why I'm back on Code Vein, because at least it's a game I like. Bastard.
Bring it any time.
Down at me. Ooh, another sand slug.
Sorry.
And this freaking cough is killing me. Went to the doc today, found out I got bronchitis. Yep, bronchitis and a chest infection. Put me on freaking steroids and some other medicine, and here we go, to send the letter.
This thing put us through some trouble.
Yeah, so steroids, meds, and antibiotics. Hold up, there's an item over here that I did not.
How's this?
And then there's some like doofy ass things too. So remember how I told you you're like a delivery guy, right? So you have a load. Like you can only, yeah, there goes the other message. You have a load, that a maximum load that you're allowed to carry. And if your load starts getting too heavy, not even if you hit max, if it just starts getting too heavy, as you're running, you can tilt to the left or tilt to the right. And then you could topple over. So if you topple over, your inventory takes damage. It like... Oh, and that's another thing too. Every time it rains, it's called timefall. Something about the rain, every time it touches you or touches anything, it ages it. And it's irreversible if it ages you. So like if you let it touch your skin, that piece of your skin is turned into like old people's skin, and it's irreversible. Yeah. Yeah. So every time it rains, like you see a rainbow, rainbows are bad now. Rainbows are evil. I don't know if somebody really just didn't like, the LGBT community or whatever, but rainbows are now evil because every time a rainbow shows up, that's when the BTs show up, and that's when you're SOL. Like, the rain is going to start falling down on you, and the issue with this whole thing is you can't run. You can't make too much noise. So if you can't make too much noise,
I've been waiting
and you have to walk slow, then the rain just keeps dropping on you, destroying all of your stuff.
Spin a thread of memory for me.
So you're like, what the... So you're trying to get through the area as fast as you can. Nope, I'm missing a vestige. Yep.
I've been waiting for you. Please.
Hold on, let me talk to
Spin
her
a
again.
thread of memory for me.
Harmonia vestige part B. Let me look at the map. Yep, I see it. So, yeah, so the time fall is like this rain that falls down on you and just is so annoying. And they tell you all the time, the game gives you hints. You should find shelter or whatever. There's never any shelter. I've found 2 caves. 2 caves. That's it. I've only found 2 spaces that I was able to, hide from the, avoid and hide from the rain. Or the time fall, rather. But yeah, so your packages, if they get too destroyed, then you run into the issue where here we go down here. Yeah, so you run into the issue where then you get less credit for completing your mission because your packages got too destroyed. Okay, so that hurts you game wise. Getting into fights with those guys that I was telling you about, you get into a fight, they can knock your packages off of you because essentially they're just trying to steal your packages. So they can knock your packages off of you. And these pricks have scanners. So like as soon as you start walking through their area, they have a scanner that lets them know that you're there. They're like, "Oh, here's a sucker. We're gonna steal his shit." So it's not a matter of if they'll find you; it's a matter of when. So you gotta be uber sneaky and hide through the grass sometimes and try to kill them one by one. So the easiest thing to do is go in there and like kill them, like drop your stuff off somewhere. There's a bunch of shit. You're still alive. There's a bunch of structures you can create. And with the structures that you can create, with the structures that you can create kind of like these post office boxes. And with the post office box, it allows you to store your stuff in there. So the smart thing is to kind of drop one, create it, put your stuff inside of it, lock it, and then go find the guys and kind of wipe out their area really quick. Yep. Yeah, when it comes to those guys. That's if you're sent on a mission where you gotta rob them. There's missions where you just gotta kind of deliver something so you can kind of run right past the area. Because I will say that your character is definitely a lot faster than them. You just gotta be smart about, dodging left and right to avoid being hit. But I am not seeing this. But I see a whole area that looks like I haven't walked through. Yeah, I'm making my way back towards there. Oh no, what it was, I saw an item on the map and I thought that was it.
Hold on. I'm on my way.
For the good ending. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. The elevator's over there.
This thing sure is taking a while.
won't let you join back? Oh no, all the ones at the beginning aren't. But no, because we didn't start at the beginning just now.
Pick up something we can use? The footing's rough. Don't lose your balance.
Yeah.
The sand steals ichor.
Oh,
Stick
the
to
sand
ground that
steals
doesn't drain
ichor?
blood.
Nice. Get out of here, you suicide bomber. Nope, not getting me. I'm trying to think what else is happening in that game. Angry FedEx delivery guy. End of the world. Oh shit. I was not expecting that. I was waiting for the cloud to go down so I can go in and attack him. Yeah, you can create a bunch of structures. Like you can create things like bridges and charging stations, because all your equipment, like your motorcycle and stuff like that, that all runs off of like solar energy, solar batteries. Come to find out, your mother is the president of the United Cities of America. You're her estranged son. And what I gather is your sister is this like OP, like, remember Jean Grey? Your sister's like that level. Like she can sense
Don't run too far
BTs
ahead.
from miles away, and she was able to navigate a whole group of people across the country safely without ever running into any
You have to take
BTs.
whatever you can use.
Like she is just nationally known. Everybody knows her. Yep. Hold up, before you do that, I'll be right back.
What's up?
Okay, I'm back. Bam. Elevator go.
This thing sure is taking.
Oh, those great Souls memories. Yeah. Uh-huh. Dick.
Sorry. Moving out.
I think still our best Souls moment was definitely the transformation in the library. But we baited so many people into that building. And we were using that fucking that item that makes the enemies see them and hit them. So good. So good. Really? That's a big boo. That's so lame. How long did it last before? Yeah, that is a big boo. I actually think this time around I might get into Diablo. Diablo 4 was looking pretty intense. I was like, might actually try that one. Yeah, I watched the whole trailer. I was watching the whole BlizzCon. Every time I hear Lilith, though, I think of Lilith from Borderlands.
I've been waiting for you. Please, spin a thread of memory for me.
Yeah. I haven't played since
Make
one.
sure you don't suck out too much.
One was the
Humans
last one
die
that I
easily
played.
from blood loss.
Are you really sure it's safe for us to be snatching humans like this? If one of Silva's dogs gets wind of what we're doing...
Yeah, I just never really got into
They're
it.
the ones sitting pretty and getting fat with their leathers. We have our rights.
A lot of it just has to do with, like,
So annoying. Stop that hair-splitting racket.
just time. Like, how long some of these games are. You're like, oh, fuck me. That's why I was hesitant to buy Death Stranding. A Hideo Kojima game, I was like, this thing is definitely gonna be like 80 hours to get there. Yeah. Like, that's why I'm not even done with Ghost Recon. I'm so pissed off. Ghost Recon purposely set us up. I was running through the story mode, and probably I'm like halfway through the story, and I hit a brick wall because my equipment wasn't strong enough for me to take on any of my enemies. So the game is designed for you to kind of like walk around and venture out and open up cases and stuff like that, and then get gear from either killing enemies or opening up cases. So you would think like just running through missions, they would just give you enough rewards, so at the bare minimum you had enough to like be satisfactory level.
Don't throw your life
Nope.
away. Forget the past and live
So
as best you
you'd beat a mission, and it would just give you an item based on your level. Nothing that was like really incremental. So I'm running. Yeah, I'm running around, bro. I made it halfway through the story, and I was like level like 8 or 9, killing enemies in level 100 area. Now, mind you, I'm playing this on simulation. I'm playing this on like the hardest level that you can play Ghost Recon on.
I've been waiting. Please.
So it was like a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because shooting them is very similar to real. I mean, they do have a lot of defense and armor, but if you pop them in the head and things like that, that stuff works. But I could only take 2 or 3 hits and then I was done.
My heart aches. Every
And then I got into areas where I was just getting one shot. I was like, oh, this is fucking bullshit.
Why am I
So then I had to go
alone in a
out
place
and go
like
venture
this?
and go look for stuff and just waste a ton of
What
time.
can I
So
possibly
what I
do
did instead,
to
I was
make
like,
it
you know what?
easier
You guys
for
are going to
me?
be cheap, then I'm going to be cheap. I went around and I just started robbing as many people as I could, like anywhere I could find credits. I was just getting a bunch of credits. Like I see convoys, it said credits. I saw valuable targets that had credits. I'd kill them. Got a bunch of credits, and then I was like, "Yep, air supremacy time now, bitches." Went out, bought myself a chopper, and just started combing the countryside. That was it. Just see ya. You just start killing everybody. You drop down, steal all their shit. You go into like a town. You're like, fuck civilians. I'm not on a mission. Bam, 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 and you just nuke the whole fucking town, bro. You just shoot rockets everywhere, destroy everything. Then you drop down and you just clean up everything. They're like, "Ooh, you killed a civilian." I'm like, "Yep, I'm not in a mission, so it doesn't matter. I'll kill it. How many more civilians you want me to kill? It's not my fault that they're standing there working with the enemy." Yeah. So, if you look at all my streaming time, a good like 50 to 60% of it is just me in a helicopter killing shit. That's it. Like that, it's been boiled down to that. I'm so pissed off, and especially I'm pissed off on that one because that one I bought I was hoping it was gonna be like Wildlands. Wildlands was really really good, and it didn't have that whole issue where you had to just egregiously grind like that. So I had bought not the like collector's edition, but like the gold edition, which came with the season pass and everything. So it was like $100. And Best Buy is not giving out the discounts like they used to, and Amazon stopped doing the discounts on video games too. It's like Best Buy used to get like 20% off of games at Best Buy, and Amazon, after Best Buy got rid of it, Amazon started doing it for a little bit too. But nope, not anymore.
I've been waiting for you. Please.
So
Spin the thread of memory for
no,
me.
I'm on the last one. And this last, I mean, this I haven't really been learning any lore, so I'm just gonna skip it. There's an option for me to rewatch all of them if I want later. Yep. Nice. Um. Okay, so I'm done. Do you come back in or? Got it. Yeah, I like this game's lore. Unlike Death Stranding. I will say, bro, I'm so happy that I had the solid straight drive. The load times are like next to nothing. I cannot complain. The game, it does some very, very annoying things though. I will say, like as you're walking around, when it starts raining, as you get close to those BTs, the little baby that's attached to you slows everything down really quick to then open up this like little sensor. It almost looks like a mechanical flower. and the mechanical flower comes out and then starts looking. But the issue with it is, again, it slows everything down, so you feel like you just walked into one, and all it's doing is just letting you know that there's some in the area. And then as you get closer to them, then it slows down one more time. And then when you finally get away from them, then it slows down again. And I'm like, what the fuck? So you're never 100% sure until you see the rain disappear that you're like, oh, okay, cool. I fucking, like, I'm out. But every time it slows down, I'm like, I get real tense. And I'm like, oh, is somebody there? Like, and I find myself holding my own breath in real life. I'm like, okay, don't breathe.
Eva.
Jack is here.
You don't have to fight anymore. Don't worry. It's all gonna be okay. I'll take on the relics now. Don't try to stop me.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, you beat me to it. They even look like Gara's, like the claws, the hands look just like it.
That's a mean one.
She's a mean one.
How's this?
Get it?
Get ready. Almost. There. This'll be trouble. Can you still regenerate some?
Oh nice, Zagamo can pick your ass up. Nice.
How's this?
She's dead though.
Lost that, I guess. Bring it any time.
Oh yeah, I was reading that, yeah. Before it bodies you.
So,
And can you shut it off?
No, this isn't the end. Come on. Let's go see her again.
what do you say? It's not possible.
Okay, come on, Jack.
When I first met Jack, I was just a possession owned by revenants. My throat was ruined. I couldn't even speak. But he took me in without a second thought. I always felt that I was in his debt. I have a naturally high compatibility. So, if there's any way that my body could possibly be of use to him, then it is his, even if it costs me my humanity. You're finally awake, Jack. Are you still in pain?
I must have fallen asleep. I'm fine. Don't waste your voice on me. This isn't the time for it.
I'm afraid I can't obey that order. I enjoy singing for you too much.
Laughter in the distance, unfamiliar cadence.
Don't blame yourself for this, Jack. You were always so kind to me. I have no regrets. Still, I wish I could sing for you one last time.
Okay, here we go. We got the door. And this joins our team. Wait, Ava will be able to be a partner too? Oh. I thought she was a successor, so she'd have to be stuck there. Gotcha. So that's why he's had the ability to like just disappear on us and shit.
I've put you through far too much.
No, you haven't. When I first met you, I had absolutely nothing. You gave me the light of hope.
Wow.
And my voice.
So why have the successor of the breath if you're going to have the successor of the throat? That all seems pretty respiratory.
Please, don't be sad, Jack. From the moment I took on my role, I knew this would eventually be my fate. I was still happy. Because I was with you.
My question
Yeah.
is are there outfits designed by mental divination? Or did somebody actually take the time to, you know, design it? Okay. Bayonetta. Pretty much her outfit is whatever she thinks. You know, her hair transforms into whatever her. Okay?
Your mission
But these
is an
people,
important
like,
one.
look at her dress. Her dress doesn't look war torn. It looks like it was specifically
So
designed
go
that way.
on
So the question
and
becomes:
burn
is
bright
did
while
she
the candle
use
of
some
life
sort of
still
mental power to
burns.
make her outfit, or did somebody actually take the time to make her outfit?
Eva.
So that's what I
Will you
mean. So
sing
she
for
took
me
the,
again?
yeah, she took the
One
time
last time.
to. It's like I guess while she was waiting for us, she's like, I wonder what would look good. What's gonna make me look super slutty for Jack?
Sitting in your bedroom,
Yep.
all alone you wait to hear the sound of a door once locked now opening. Every time your frozen memories come to thought,
Yeah.
bit by bit melts away
Yeah, like, hey, we have these socks left over. You can cut them up and try to make an outfit out of it. Like the tiniest amount of fabric you could find. Yep. Her eye patch conceals so much.
Thank you.
No, she's not the one with the eye patch. That was the second girl who had the eye patch. One of the helpers had an eye patch on. Yeah. I think it was the second one. She had either an eye patch or something covering one side of her face. No.
The relics.
Definitely believe she had an eye patch or just something covering one eye. Well, look at her, fortunate enough to come back and still look herself.
Eva!
Eva, she's back to normal.
Amazing. Did she resist the relic's effect? Maybe it's because we were there to treat her immediately.
Thank you. You held the threads of my tattered heart together.
Ugh,
Eva.
that sucks.
I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Would you let me stay with you a while longer?
He's like, oh yeah.
Do you even need to ask?
But now that you're okay, we're gonna do butt stuff. It's definitely into butt stuff. Listen, if you're so easily flaunting the front stuff, you're definitely into butt stuff.
We're going after Mito.
Wait. How do you even know where he is?
He's performed countless experiments on the relics, and now he's stolen the ones inside Eva. I think I know what his plan is. Reviving the Queen. In order to do that, he'll have to take Silva's relic as well.
So, Silva's a successor.
That's not the only problem. The Red Mist. The jail of the mists that covers the world and deepens Revenant's bloodthirst. The one who created it is none other than Silva.
What? Why would Silva do that?
Soldiers were needed to fight the Queen when she frenzied. Since humanity had already suffered significant losses, Revenants were created to swell the ranks. In the end, we succeeded in stopping the Queen. But there are a lot of humans living in the world outside. Without the Red Mist, both starving Revenants and the Lost would be able to roam freely. It was created to prevent further tragedy. Though, I have to admit, if every Revenant was like you, it wouldn't have been as much of a concern. We'll take the path to the fortress. With speed and a little luck, we might catch him. Oh, and don't forget. Those who carry a relic are always at risk of frenzy. Don't let your guard down, not even for a moment.
Correct. When
You
we
have
fought
sharp eyes,
the
kid.
when I fought the queen and I gouged out her midsection. Yeah. Yeah, I figured as much. The moment I saw that happen in that memory, I was like, ah, that's what makes me special. So what'd you say? I have to go back
We can
and get
rest here
the,
for a while.
wait, is there one right here? I did, I just rested. Okay, so we'll just go to another one and then come back. Yeah.
My duty, the entire
Okay,
reason
that's-
for my existence, is to stand by my successes. Even now, I can still feel my successes somewhere nearby. I have to keep searching for them.
Okay, grabbing the last one now. Go back to where? Okay.
Please, forgive me.
Okay.
thought I'd thank you. I'm evil. I'll be You've just saved the loss of the
I have to think. So, you'll need strength for the battles. Take it.
Ooh, Jack just gave me something. His vestige. Or his code, rather. His blood code.
What is it? Memory echoes float through vestige. The power you...
Yeah, I noticed some of them aren't universal. Like there were some passive skills that I can use on any
An attendant that's... If I
on
had
any
never
code.
met you, I think by now I would also be... What is it?
There's 3 EOS vestiges to repair. Yeah, the frost, the fire, and the sand, right?
Complete... I was this, but I wonder... Is that really how it should be? What is it?
Because there, how many successors were there? 5? I'm missing 3. Okay. Yeah, EOS 5, 6, and 7. Ah, shit.
I don't understand the sin. What could it be that I have somehow managed to forget? What is it?
I thought that I could, but I lack... I appreciate... I won't let myself forget again.
What is it?
Huh. I didn't know I didn't know that was an option to kill them.
That's how I have... It was a small thing, but I was certain that it would do some good.
Nice.
What
Are
is
hers
it?
any better?
Kind of, actually, yeah. Well, they have better abilities. I don't know about stats with the blood coats, but all their abilities are pretty fucking awesome.
And the question becomes,
Whoa,
like, if
what
I
was
didn't
that?
restore them, I clearly wouldn't have Ava as an option for,
Stop. Most hives and the thing looks like there could be something out there, so the... It's like he said. It's my fault for sending him off alone and unsupervised.
oh, even, okay, yeah. Because at that point, I've already unlocked her from the first one.
What is it?
Yeah, because on New Game Plus, you keep all your weapons and all your people that you've unlocked, right?
That,
I totally feel like Coco
that
has
was
the
what
hots for me.
the death. I remember my name when I forgot known. I appreciate so. I knew it, but I left something important behind.
I didn't even pay attention to it. I'm kind of just going through the messages and skipping them right now.
What is it?
Just so that way I have them all done.
I mean, you don't need them all done. You just need to,
No, I just wanted them out the way since they were there.
okay, yeah.
I will say I really wish that there was an option to
What is it?
restore it without the video. Like instead of having me go all the way in and skip, just let me skip from the menu.
Yeah. Maybe in later patches.
Nope, I doubt it. They didn't want to make all those vestiges scenes irrelevant.
It was all we could do. That was when we... In this world, you can never trust a stranger. That's what she taught me.
If they had from the beginning set it up where it was like a video reel where you can go back and you can watch them if you wanted to, that would have been better. But the fact that they embedded it right directly
What
in
is
the
it?
game, there's no way they'll patch that out.
I mean, they might, because I believe if you can go back in the hospitals, you can get all the messages. I'm excited to see what they do with the DLC.
When's the first DLC come out?
It was rumored to
And that was how it all began. There was a part, but I was wrong. That's why meeting you guys was such a big shock for me. You were willing to reach out to me, a complete stranger, like it was no big deal. Spending time, but that's what you need to do if you want. But I wonder what ended up happening to her.
Mia's hat really annoys me.
What is it?
Shoulder strap really annoys me how she never puts it back on. Like that pisses me off.
I had no idea what Carmilla went through. There may be more of her memories out there. If you happen to come across any, I'd appreciate it if you'd show them to me. I really do want to know more about...
What is it?
I'm right at the end. I think I have one more Survivor one to do and then I'm done.
Carmilla. Her tongue was sharp, but she was nice deep down.
Yeah, there goes Coco's story now.
Well, but if you do find something, please let me know.
Yeah, Coco's stacked.
She probably had major back problems.
What is it?
I can't. Carmilla didn't leave us behind. She sacrificed. I want to work together to open a door into a better world than the one we're in. I want to be even stronger. Thank you. Without you, something very important to me might have stayed lost in the past forever. Really, thank you.
What the hell? Where the hell did Io go? Did she go take a nap? Coco. She's waiting for me. No, nobody's sleeping on any beds. Giacomo, Louis, Jack. Oh wait, there she goes. She was laying down on her little bed. Okay. I didn't pay attention to that. I kind of like looked away.
What is it?
Yeah, she's really stacked too. Holy crap. Okay.
You are going now?
Yeah, Mia and that other girl. Yeah, they're that like that Japanese, you know, super young fetish, where the other ones are like the Japanese like overly enlarged features fetish. Because you notice they're both like super short. Coco's tall as shit. I mean, she's got some heels on, but she's definitely really tall still. Okay, and the human lady has not come back. Okay. Oh yeah, wait, can I should even upgrade my stuff now. Upgrade equipment.
What do you want to
weapon.
upgrade?
Bam. Queen Titanium. Yes, upgrade. 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 I need Queen's Tungsten now.
Which blood veil do you want to upgrade?
Yep.
Make sure you get back safe.
What would you say? What were you saying
Don't
was
forget.
probably one of the
Oh, I
best
just
ones
remembered.
for the hammer class for the
Make sure you
veils?
get back. Don't forget. Buying something?
Um, I can buy it from More Summer, right?
If you've already unlocked it. Oh, the GXL, I think. Yeah, the GXL is probably the best for your class because it doesn't care about dodging at all.
The GXO?
Oh,
Oh. Nope, all I have is GXHs right now. I can't use any of the hedgehog stuff. Night Fang is under which class? The first one, the claws?
no, the Dauntless.
Nope. I just have dark hounds, umber hounds, blue hounds.
I mean, those are kind of do you have the GXM?
That's under the last one, right? The spiky class?
No, that's under the dog.
The first one. Yeah, I got the GXM, Variant, Exceed, and Strange.
I mean, they're all the same, it's just different colors.
Oh, cool.
Exceed and Strange are just different colors.
Hmm. What colors are they?
I mean, it'll show you a little code that it breaks down. So Exceed is like in black, and Strange is
Okay, I see it. Yeah, yeah, top left corner. Okay, so I bought that one. So let's upgrade it.
Which blood veil do you want to upgrade?
What
Make
the
sure
hell?
you get back safe.
I gotta buy some Queen's Iron. I didn't have any.
I've got a serious. If you want it, I got it. Go out there.
Don't forget.
I'm mad that Coco hasn't restocked her Queen Steel.
I believe after this next area, you can buy it.
Which blood veil do you want to upgrade? Make sure you get back. Don't forget, every revenant has, however, a blood. Do you have? Make
Okay.
sure you.
I believe that's everything upgraded. Level up. Okay, teleport back to that last spot so we can take a purple one.
Bringing back the Queen? Not on my watch. This way leads to the fortress, huh? Let's head out when you're ready. Let's do our best out there.
Okay, I'm at the crypt spire.
So this is where it ends up, huh?
Yeah, it's gotta activate the first missile. There you go.
I thought this was the government fortress. Keep your eyes peeled. Something's falling from this height would be fatal, huh? Ridiculous. They think they can stop us? No harm in being prepared. Pick up something we can use?
Oh, nice. Nice.
We'll have to lower that ladder from above. Lost are everywhere. This place reminds me of Aurora's cathedral. Let's check that out after we clean things up. Bring it any time. Moving out. Choose your ground well. That was a serious letdown. Choose our path. Just a little bit. I knew you had talent. to take whatever you can use.
Get to the fucking monkey.
There has to be something here. Well, I guess that's in order.
All right, are you ready, squad?
Okay, on my way.
Good work. Let's keep going.
I found the vestige.
Who knows what's waiting through here?
What the hell? Wait a minute, where are you?
Don't run too far ahead. What's that? That's a real gem.
It won't let me use it. No, it's okay. Nope, it's okay. Yeah, I already went up that ladder. That's where the vestige was at. This is a warrior vestige.
Looks like we're in for a rough time.
What? Wow. Holy crap. Good hit.
Map of the depths. Let's take it to Davis. You have to take whatever you can use.
Yep.
Hold on.
That's exactly what it is. No, this is the door that I just opened right up here.
How far have we come so far?
I guess you're not Mito's underlings. I see. I barely managed to avoid losing myself there. That bastard Mito. Why would he attack members of the government like us? It's like he enjoyed hearing our screams, as one by one, we join the ranks of the lost. Wait, I think I hear something.
Set me up, you prick. Are you still alive? Because I'm going to kill you for that.
Forget about me.
I always like a nice round room like this one to fight the men.
No harm in being prepared.
But when I fought them the first time in the cathedral, I was like, ah, shit. Because you go run down a path and you're not sure if you're going to make it out of that path. What? Barely kicked me before I could get my swing on. So there's no ability or item that just lets you say that again?
You've got some skills. But we're not in the clear yet. It's safe to say that gate is...
Yeah.
We can't let...
Yeah, he did. Regen inducer.
It's a shame. I'm sorry to ask. Keeping Mito out is also leave me...
There's no ability or whatever that lets you regen over time, right? I haven't found it yet.
Pick up something we can use? Let's open it up and see, shall we?
Silver garb.
Prepare
that's
now,
pretty good.
so you don't regret it later.
I lose a little bit on the crushing and the piercing. I pick it up on the slash. Oh wait, no, that's defense. Offense, offense, offense. Physical, up, up, up. Gives me back the tail. Hold up, before we go that way, I wanna go that down route then.
Hold on. I'm on my way.
Haha.
We don't have to jump down anymore.
I remember the first hidden path
Sorry.
that freaking
Moving
pissed
out.
me off was hiding behind some boxes that I didn't break. And what's crazy is the first time I was in the area, I did break the boxes, and then I had died, so I just didn't re-break the boxes. I was like, yeah, whatever. I got the item that was back there, so I don't need to go back
Finally
there
about
again.
half of the way, huh?
Running around for like a half an hour.
There you are. This might be a good time to run.
Bloodstained key.
That didn't take too much effort. Pick up something we can use? Just as ordered, a new ladder.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, you're in the groove.
Blood bead. Lost Zweilhander.
Hey, that's...
Yeah, missile root. But that's the one that makes you lose your haze every time, right? No? Nice. Heh.
One ambush after another.
One of the soulsy things that they did in here that I hate is the whole like rolling down to a lower platform. I was like, you bastards, you did that to me. Found a vestige. So that's the second warrior's vestige.
We're near the tower ceiling. Are we almost to the top?
What's crazy is this game and this game and Death Stranding, I pre-ordered both of them 2 years ago. Yeah, like, because I keep a spreadsheet of all the games that I pre-ordered, when they're releasing, when I pre-ordered them, where I pre-ordered them at, like, you know, GameStop versus Best Buy versus Amazon. what console I decided to get the
Defenses
game
get
for,
tighter.
things like that. So I have this like
When you're at the
really
top,
elaborate
you have to
spreadsheet.
take whatever you can use.
And when I went to go pick up the game, both times, it was two different girls, but each time they're like, "Oh yeah, you got your receipt?" I was like, "No, but I can tell you when I bought it." And I was like, "Oh, August 8th, 2017." And they're like, "2017?" I'm like, "Yeah, 2017." I'm like, "No way." I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead." Yep. Fucking Uber delays.
You aren't too hard to work with.
Yeah. There is something that annoys me. I forgot what it was. I'll remember it in a bit. But there's something in my code vein that annoys the hell out of me. Every time it comes out, there's like one. Yeah, I already told you about the vestiges. That annoys the hell out of me. But there's something else. Yeah. No, this one was like a game mechanic. It was a game mechanic that was driving me up the wall. I don't remember if it was a combat thing or...
Wanna grab that? I think we can put that to good use. Don't run too far ahead. Here's a fight that looks interesting. How's this?
We're running into more of them.
That's a real
The
gem.
thing's gotta be close.
You have to take
Yep.
whatever you can use.
It was underneath the guy. Oh, over there. Yeah, but it said it wasn't working. Oh, because all I have to do is just stand on it, yeah.
Don't run too far ahead.
Masami, and I will be your new captain. It's a pleasure to meet all of you.
Sorry. Moving out. This thing put us through some trouble. This elevator is safe, right? I'm on my way.
Didn't mean to. Where are you though? You're above me. I'm gonna call the elevator back down.
This elevator is safe, right? You've used a lot of people. Be careful from here on. This thing sure is terrible. Pick up something we can use? Now it's just a quick hop up.
Or Same.
Yep.
That's a real gem.
Training?
Nice work, Eagle Eye. I'd be pretty bummed if this thing wasn't working. We're safe for now, at least.
For this game?
Are we about at our final stop?
I believe so. What were the bonuses?
You know I'd love to stay and greet you properly. But I'm afraid I'm on a tight schedule.
What in the...
And how were they? The humble hors d'oeuvres that I so generously prepared for you.
All of the lost here. They were your experiments?
You're insane.
Ah, the main course has just arrived.
Oh yeah, very Dark Souls.
Bon
Wow,
appetit.
she's chesty. I can only imagine.
She's really quick, and he can hit you from long distances.
Let's do this. You're out of fuel. Be cautious.
Oh, I forgot I only had 2 heals going into this. Yeah, the big guy. The girl or the guy?
She has so much less health.
Hey, you okay?
As you deal with her and her quickness, like the guy just becomes much.
Were we unprepared? Glad we didn't lose that.
Hold on, I cheesed it really quick. I purposely died right by the entrance so I can grab my haze. Yeah, that was another 6 levels. Oh. Nice. Okay, cool. I just used my regen factor and everything too. Okay, now it's up. What sucks is like the other thing was too, as I was trying to put up
Time for
our
some payback, huh?
as I was trying to put up my buffs, she just came and just started whomping me. Ren and Stimpy.
Sorry. Bring it any time. this? Feeling better? How's this? Feeling better? No harm.
I'm gonna just try to keep him busy while you two fight her.
Up. No harm in being prepared.
Oh, there we go. A little lost dispersed. I didn't realize that I had to reset my distress signal.
We have to avenge all of them, too. And Monster's cruelty ends here.
We kill a boss, yeah. Yeah.
Stop right there, Mito.
Your persistence is tiring.
So tell me, just what exactly are you after anyway? What do you have to gain in reviving the Queen?
Reviving the Queen?
What's so damn funny?
I've collected enough data already. I have no more use for the Queen.
Then why?
Let me ask you something. Do you ever sit back and wonder why you were created in the first place? Or why revenants have power far beyond that of mere humans?
That's simple. Everyone knows it was to stop the Queen when she frenzied.
Aren't you forgetting something? The day of the Great Collapse? The creatures that caused all that ruin. Both Revenants and the Queen were created to eliminate those horrors. And yet, they are all still incomplete. I wanted to witness Grigorio's monstrous transformation with my own eyes.
No.
But sadly, it cannot be. Now, allow me to show you the truth of our world.
Exactly. Yeah. We'll sit and watch. Ooh, that's how you know he's a real boss. The moment he kills 3 of his underlings.
The cage is unlocked.
Silva. So Silva's blood is the one that's been creating the red mist.
Yeah, his power essentially, yeah.
Okay, well with this he's still asleep? Nope. Keep it power.
Something happens in this cutscene that kind of blows my mind. Or blew my mind.
The red mist is fading? We can go out. We can leave! Yes! We're free! We can finally escape this horrible prison! We've been here so long.
Ah!
What the hell?
Nice. Yeah, from
Damn it, what's going on? What is that thing?
yeah.
No, please! Someone help! Please help me! I'm still alive?
The red mist isn't protecting us. It isn't protecting the outside world from us. It's protecting us from the outside world.
Oh, that thing was on the outside. So Mito has it all wrong then.
Stubborn fool. I'll finish you with my own hands. How can you still not understand? You all saw them too. The world outside is overrun with creatures that devour everything in their path. They will be the source of even greater strength for all revenants. Evolution is everything. It is our duty, our very hope as a species. Gregorio didn't see that, the blind fool. So he created the red mist as a cage and sealed away all his research. He was satisfied with merely eliminating the feeble horrors within his pen, and thus foolishly halted the march of progress. But the horrors outside continued to evolve, until finally they transcended revenants and became an existential threat. You fools noticed nothing. Our prison of red mist became a barricade, protecting revenants from the horrors that awaited them beyond its borders. All this time you were being shielded by Gregorio from reaching your true potential. The hypocrisy turns my stomach.
Yeah.
But now the time has finally come for us to leave the cradle. Let us all rise and ascend the ladder of evolution together.
You bastard. After all you've done, just how many more lives are you willing to sacrifice?
Enough,
Yeah,
Mito.
but in reality,
We won't
you
let you
guys
do
all
this.
wanted the red mist to go down. You just thought that it was
Pity.
humans on the other
Those who are
side
too
that
weak
you'd be able
keep
to
up
chill
with the
with.
speed of progress do not deserve to live.
What swill?
We will stop you.
I thought
After all
our
they've done
objective
for
was always to unite the two worlds. Like Louis kept talking about a world where,
Successors will not
you know,
have suffered in vain.
humans and mankind lived humans and revenants lived alongside each other. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, the like the lady that we had, who was volunteering her blood to us.
Okay, none of those revenants knew what was beyond the red mist, so I thought it was
Bring it any time.
Judgment Edge.
No, I cannot. I cannot be.
You're done.
Phase 2. Yeah.
Judging by the state of the red mist, I'd guess that Silva is in a lull at the moment. Still, he has to be on the brink of frenzy.
That means it's only a matter of time. Is there a way we can prevent it? Are you sure?
It's like Ava
Physically, it is possible.
leads and talks
You
with her
might be able
boobs.
to take on Silva's relic.
The way they're like
But
like
if you
even
do,
just when she
it will
took those
mean
first
taking
couple
on
steps to
Silva's
say
mission as
something,
well.
it was like she threw
And
them
that will
forward
not be an
first.
easy
Like,
burden to bear.
I mean, that's how you like. That's how you get everybody's attention.
Our
yeah.
world cannot survive without the power of the red mist. And that means you would have to sit on that throne forever. Are you truly prepared to accept that fate?
No, I'm not. That's in that threat forever.
Nope. I'm with Mito. Drop the walls. Let's just start
Remember,
evolving.
You're not alone. I may not be able to help you in any tangible way. But at the very least, I'm willing to accompany you on the journey.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
You got a big burden to carry there. Good thing I'm around to help lift it.
Yeah.
We're friends. We'll fight together.
This game better not end with me sitting on that fucking chair.
Too far ahead. Hey, that's...
It's a whole lot of extra running for a whole lot of nothing. You could have just built the bridge from the door that I walked in straight up. Like, you put one item in the whole area. Just could have put it right in the middle of the bridge and just built it straight, you know, on an angle. Like a little ramp.
Time to head on up.
Yeah. There was absolutely no reason for all those turns. Like, maybe if you had filled the walls with, like, you know, with lore or something, with like pictures and photos, but no, there was nothing.
Straight path would take no time at all. A red in the sky isn't normal.
Okay, signal sent.
You aren't too hard to work with. You have to take whatever you can use. Stay away from the edge, okay?
Gotcha.
Something strange happened here. Enemy, loyal. Bring it any time.
Oh, the chest is up there.
We should find better. How's this? Might be a good time to run. Well, let's mosey. No harm in being prepared. Take them down one at a time. How's this? Gotcha.
That backstab shit should definitely restore health though.
You're not invincible. Okay, that's one fight down.
Oh, that's the mechanic that I was talking about. There's no like real healer class. That was one of the mechanics that I was looking at.
How's this?
Retro game.
Feeling better? Take him down one at a time.
No, no. I ran out of stamina and then the guy shot me in the back.
Pick up something we can use? Hold on. I'm on my way.
Yep.
The decision is yours. Not an ideal battle.
At least I'm strong enough where she doesn't stagger me now. I'm still pissed that I don't stagger her, but...
I don't want to be stuck fighting between containers. I'm not great in tight quarters.
I don't know, a lot of enemies seem to get staggered pretty easily. But, like... those knights, those government knights, those are the ones that are... they'll just eat a hit.
Gem, you're looking pretty sharp.
Ah, fuck, that hurts.
We should find better ground. You have to take whatever you can use. Oh, that's...
I must find my successors.
That's a real gem.
Cool. Yep, yeah.
Watch your regeneration. Don't mess with the best, right? Don't run too far ahead.
Oh no, I thought there was a way up here because I saw an item. But that's further ahead of us. There's an enemy up there, that guy. He's protecting an item.
You can see the square we started from. This thing put us through some trouble. I always look forward to this.
Ivory Grace +9. Nope, it's for gifts. I mean, with a name like Ivory Grace, it was expected.
Sorry. Moving out.
Nope. Oop, item. How did I miss this?
You pick up something we can use?
No, I know, but I was looking at my map and I saw an item.
The enemy's lined up along the edge. Take them down one at a time.
Damn it.
Feeling better? How's this? Don't fall here. How's this? Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. Wow. Very good eye.
Oh, my inventory must be full. I can't pick up items. Certain items.
Mind your step now.
Oh.
Out of healing? Maybe we should turn back. Bring it anytime! Pick up something we can use? Feeling better?
Okay, I remember this area now. All those holes weren't there though before. Because there was a guy who was standing right here, yeah. And then over here is where the stupid freaking, there's an item around here. There it is.
Wow. Very good eye.
But, yeah, over here is where the freaking,
Hey,
the
that's...
lost souls were at, around the corner.
No harm in being prepared.
No. Yeah, I tried, but it didn't register.
Nice work, July.
Yeah, where we were.
Doesn't look like there's too many enemies down
Shit. Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Don't run too far ahead.
I saw that.
I'm glad to see this.
Nice, got 5 levels. Signal's still up.
Threat spotted. Impressive. Bring it any time. Close. How's this? That's a real gem. Took us long enough, but we're here.
Map.
That's me, no harm in being prepared. What?
Oh, Dick, you're back.
Bring it anytime.
That lost left a vestige behind. There is something somehow familiar about it. I would like to know what memories it contains. Would you show them to me?
Because she's interested in seeing what these are, I'm interested in seeing.
I know that there is a monster growing inside of me. I know, but am I strong enough to beat it? I won't run. I can't run. I have to keep fighting. It shouldn't feel like this. I can't fail them. I would be betraying everyone, even my father. But this monster is too much for me. I can't fight it.
I wonder if Io was originally the queen's like bodyguard or helper or whatever.
Please. Destroy me. I need you to do this for me. If you can't.
Skip all what vestiges? Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Yeah.
I'm sorry. In the end, I wasn't strong enough. Now everyone is.
Okay, so they're all fragments of the same thing.
Still, if
yeah, I had that idea.
atone for my sin. Please help those who are suffering. If you can ease their burden, even if it's only a little. So, that gives me some explanation. Her desire to comfort and support the afflicted, mixed with the despair she felt for her own situation. It was Cruz's vestige that had created the attendance of the relics.
Yep, there you go, Cruz's vestige.
She was afraid the same mistake would occur again. That's why we can only remain by their sides. We are incomplete. Please, take me with you, to where Silva is. As the Queen, Cruz's existence was one long, constant struggle. She fought until the very end against the monster inside her, desperate to save revenants from their thirst. I want to deliver salvation, not just consolation. I want to bring about all of the wishes Cruz had for her people. The wishes of the attendants, of my sisters. I want to be the one who finally makes them a reality. I know that this is not part of my duty, but even so, it is something I need. Something my heart cries out for. So, if it isn't too much to ask, please.
Ishtar. Code owner Cruz Silva. So she was the queen?
The air is practically crackling.
Oh, I guess I can't send another signal. Ah, shit. I walked through the freaking doorway already. There's a fog. Okay.
Sorry. Moving out. You seem pretty energetic. Just don't pass out later, okay?
Again, this up-down part, they could have just made a bridge. Hold up, item though.
Hold on. I'm on my way. Map of the depths. Let's take it to Davis. Hold on. I'm on my way. They've all been sucked dry. Cerberus. Silva's soldiers are gone then.
Okay, sent it.
You aren't too hard to work with.
Oh, we have another attendant of the relics.
Has everyone here joined the Lost? Bring it any time. Not great in tight quarters. You're looking pretty sharp. You have to take whatever you can use. Oh? No good? Not great in tight quarters. Good stuff. Lost in the distance.
For the hammer.
No harm in being prepared.
Nice. Mine didn't want to turn on the other day. Like I would press the power button and then it would shut right back off. Instantly, in like 2 seconds you press it, it would go blue and then go beep beep and then shut right off. I just kind of like, I flipped it upside down, sideways, until she finally turned on. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the home base then and upgrade my stuff.
Moving out.
Oh, looks like I can't.
We should probably move.